Now, growing up as in your youth, what type of student were you in school?
I was the type of student that was smart as hell, but always disrupting the class. I had ADHD and shit, so I was just always hyper. Like I wanted to like be the class clown and make people laugh, kind of. But I was smart. I knew everything. Like I passed all my tests. I never studied. I just like kind of skim over it right before we go to the test and take it and pass. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But I was kind of disruptive. I got suspended a lot.
Did you, with the traveling of your family, with the military career of your mom, did you go through a lot of schools?
Oh hell yeah, man!
How many schools?
I can't tell you. Like I literally do not remember. Like I know my 12th grade year, I might have switched schools 5 times, like just in my senior year. Cause I think at that year I was still going in and out of jail and shit. And my mom kind of came and told them that she was gonna take me overseas for them to let me out of jail. So that was how I got out of jail, cause she told them that I was moving to Korea. So I went to Korea my 12th grade year. Then that kind of went crazy. I went to Atlanta that year. Then I wound up back in Louisiana again. I didn't even go to my graduation. I was like, fuck that shit. Just give me my diploma, I'm straight. I don't like remember a lot of my like high school, like I didn't go to proms, no proms. I did one homecoming, I think, in middle school. I didn't do any, no, it was high school, my first year of high school. I didn't do any, like none of Sadie Hawkins. I don't remember like doing a lot of shit that people did in high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I played football on the football team for my 9th grade year, but then when I started moving and going in and out of jail, kind of fucked all that up.
I did an interview with an artist named Jazz Cartier, and he had a military background too, and he told me he went to 13 different schools growing up. He went to a different school every year.
I can guarantee you I went to over 13 schools. I can guarantee you that. Between Germany, South Korea, North Carolina, Atlanta, the schools I went to down here, Texas. Oh yeah, I went to more than 13
So when
schools.
you go to school in Germany or Korea or something like that, is it a military American school that you go to?
Yeah, we were on a base in Korea. I was young when I went to the one in Germany. I have pictures of that, like kind of small pictures in my mind of that. But the one in Korea when I was in 12th grade, yeah, it was on a base. So I had like friends from I had friends from like Texas. It kind of was cool because you met people from all over, you know, different walks of life. You're in Korea, but my homies from Texas, another dude from North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? A couple people from up north, you know what I'm saying? I was meeting people from different places all over the world, and you know what I'm saying? Females that was from different places, just Korean people who were mixed, you know, it just helps you kind of, being in the military, bro, you learn how to kind of deal with just different cultures, different races, and different places, and just being able to be in different places and how to, you know, carry yourself or whatever.
Would you say it makes you a more well-rounded person?
I would say that. I would say it helps you see more. Like some people are stuck inside of something and they're trying to get out. If you've seen the outside of something, it's a lot easier when you go back to it to get out if you've already kind of seen, you know, the outside of it, you know what I'm saying? But traveling, I guess it makes it easy for me to jump up and go places. Some people are even scared to travel. I know people like who are like, I've never left Louisiana. I've only been in like Biloxi in Mississippi or Texas. They've been to Houston or something, but you tell them something like, you know, Atlanta or something, they be like, what? You know, you been there? I'm like, man, I do that on the regular, you know what I'm saying? So I guess me traveling is like nothing. I'll get up and drive somewhere, I'll fly somewhere. I fly so many times and just flew on a plane. It's just regular shit to me.
Now, do you have any advice for maybe a military kid watching this that's got to change schools a lot and got to remake new friends and new acquaintances and new surroundings? You have any advice for that person, or?
I just say embrace it, because some of those people that I met along that journey opened doors for me later in life, like in ways that I would have never imagined. You know what I'm saying? Like my homie I told you I met in Korea from North Carolina, Rail. We're still close. You know what I'm saying? When I came back and went to school in Atlanta or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Rail introduced me into Tone P, which is Wale's producer. You know what I'm saying? And I wound up engineering for, you know what I'm saying, Tone P, and which put me in, you know, it was like my first encounter with somebody that was like really major outside of my area, who was from a whole nother part of the world, who was doing something big. So that connection that came from 10 years ago, you know, in Korea, you know what I'm saying, opened the door for me like that. So I would always just tell anybody who does it, I know it's hard, but embrace it and keep some of those connections will be big people in life, and you'll appreciate the fact that you got to meet them. So.
Did you ever think about joining the military yourself?
Yeah, I did. My mom used to always try to tell me something like that, but she didn't ever force it on me. But at one point I tried to go, me and my little brother, we were finna go, and they had like some buddy system, you know what I'm saying? Where like if you go, y'all go through basic training together and you do all your stuff together. But we both had open charters, so neither one of us could go. So.
Now, did your mom, is she still in the military?
She's retired now.
She do a full 20 years or?
She's done like 30 or something, man.
Oh.
Like, she's been in there forever.
What branch?
Army.